When you carry yourself like you've already achieved success, you align your mindset and actions with your goals. This concept isn't about arrogance or pretending. It's about embracing confidence, focus, and the energy of achievement. Let's dive into the first 5 points that explore how this mindset can transform your life. 1. Confidence is your greatest asset. Confidence is the foundation of acting like you've already won. When you believe in yourself, you project an energy that attracts opportunities and respect. People naturally gravitate toward those who exude self-assurance. It's not about boasting. It's about carrying yourself with calm certainty. Acting confident doesn't just influence others. It convinces your subconscious that you're capable. As Tony Robbins says, where focus goes, energy flows. When you focus on success, your energy follows, helping you achieve it. 2. Visualize success daily. Successful people often practice visualization, mentally seeing themselves achieving their goals. When you act like you've already won, visualization becomes a powerful tool. Imagine yourself already in the position you want, closing deals, giving a speech, or living your dream life. Visualization trains your mind to believe that success is not only possible but inevitable. Olympic athletes, CEOs, and performers use this technique because the brain can't distinguish between imagined success and reality. When you visualize, you prime your brain to seek ways to make it happen. 3. Dress and act the part. Your appearance and behavior communicate your mindset before you even speak. When you act like you've already won, you dress and carry yourself as the successful version of yourself. It doesn't mean spending a fortune on designer clothes. It's about dressing sharply, grooming well, and showing attention to detail. Your body language matters too. Stand tall, maintain eye contact, and walk with purpose. As the saying goes, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. It's about embodying success before it fully manifests. 4. Develop an abundance mindset. Winners operate with an abundance mindset. They believe there's enough success, money, and opportunities for everyone. When you act like you've already won, you let go of fear and scarcity. Stop comparing yourself to others or fearing their success. Their wins don't diminish yours. An abundance mindset allows you to celebrate others while staying focused on your own goals. In the words of Epictetus, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Focus on growth and gratitude, and success will follow. 5. Speak with conviction. When you act like you've already won, your words carry weight. Speak clearly. Avoid self-doubt in your language, and express yourself with conviction. Use positive, confident statements like, "I will succeed," instead of, "I hope to succeed." Your words shape your reality, influencing how others perceive you and how you see yourself. As Muhammad Ali famously said, "I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was." Speak as if you've already reached the finish line, and watch how your reality starts to align. These first 5 points are just the beginning. The mindset of acting like you've already won is a life-changing approach that not only boosts confidence, but also influences your actions, relationships, and opportunities. Let's continue building on this foundation in the next set of points. 6. Embrace challenges as opportunities. Stoicism teaches that obstacles are not hindrances. They are opportunities to grow. Acting like you've already won means seeing every challenge as a stepping stone toward success. Instead of complaining or feeling defeated, approach difficulties with a problem-solving mindset. Remind yourself, as Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. By embracing challenges, you embody the mindset of someone who has already triumphed over adversity. 7. Detach from external validation. A Stoic winner doesn't rely on the opinions of others to feel successful. Acting like you've already won requires detaching from the need for praise or approval. Your sense of achievement should come from within, not from external validation. Focus on your efforts and virtues rather than what others think of you. As Epictetus put it, if you are ever tempted to look for outside approval, realize that you have compromised your integrity. Trust your inner compass, and let your actions speak for themselves. 8. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude is a key Stoic practice that aligns with the mindset of acting like you've already won. Instead of focusing on what you lack, Appreciate what you already have. Gratitude trains your mind to see abundance, reinforcing the idea that you're already in a position of success. Start each day by listing a few things you're thankful for. It could be your health, your relationships, or even the small victories in your life. As Seneca wrote, nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. 9. Live according to your values. To act like you've already won, align your daily actions with your core values. Stoics believed that living virtuously, guided by wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control, is the ultimate form of success. Ask yourself, are my actions today reflecting the person I want to be? Success isn't about external rewards, but about living a life of integrity and purpose. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. When you act according to your values, you've already achieved something remarkable. 10. Control your reactions to failure. Even the most successful people face setbacks. Acting like you've already won means responding to failure with grace and resilience, as the Stoics would. Don't let failure define you. Instead, view it as feedback to improve and try again. Remind yourself that what happens externally doesn't control your inner peace. It's your reaction that matters. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Winners don't dwell on failure. They learn and move forward stronger. 11. Remain calm under pressure. Stoicism emphasizes emotional control, and acting like you've already won means staying calm even in stressful situations. Winners don't panic. They respond thoughtfully and with composure. When faced with chaos, remind yourself that staying calm allows you to think clearly and make better decisions. Practice deep breathing or a quick moment of reflection to ground yourself when tension arises. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Calmness is the hallmark of someone who has already won internally. 12. Speak less, observe more. Winners know that observation is more powerful than constantly speaking. Acting like you've already won means listening carefully and gathering insights before reacting or responding. Observation allows you to understand people and situations more clearly, giving you a strategic advantage. When you speak, your words carry more weight because they're thoughtful and intentional. Epictetus taught, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." By observing, you remain in control and project confidence. 13. Set boundaries with grace. Acting like you've already won means knowing your worth and protecting your time and energy. Setting boundaries is not about being rude, but about valuing yourself enough to say no when necessary. Don't overcommit or allow others to drain your resources. Politely decline situations or relationships that don't align with your goals or values. As Seneca advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Winners surround themselves with positivity and growth, not unnecessary drama. 14. Stay consistent with your actions. Winners achieve success by being consistent. Acting like you've already won means showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Small, repeated efforts lead to big results over time. Whether it's exercising, working on a skill, or pursuing a goal, consistency is key. Focus on the process rather than obsessing over immediate results. This is how true winners think. Well-being is attained by little and little, wrote Epictetus. Consistency isn't glamorous, but it's the surest path to success. 15. Avoid comparison. One of the most liberating aspects of acting like you've already won is freeing yourself from the need to compare your life to others. Stoicism teaches us that comparison is unnecessary because everyone's journey is unique. Comparing yourself to others often leads to feelings of inadequacy or envy. Focus instead on your own progress. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and let others walk their paths. As Marcus Aurelius reminded, don't waste your time thinking about what others are doing. Do what's right. Be your own judge. By avoiding comparison, you embody the mindset of someone who's already successful. 16. Practice self-discipline. Winners achieve their goals not through luck but through discipline. Acting like you've already won requires mastering your impulses and staying committed to your priorities. Set daily routines that align with your long-term goals. Stick to them even when motivation fades. Avoid distractions and temptations that pull you away from your path. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. 17. Focus on what you can control. A core Stoic principle is understanding what's within your control and letting go of the rest. Acting like you've already won means channeling your energy toward things you can influence. Stop worrying about external factors like others' opinions, unexpected setbacks, or things that didn't go your way. Direct your focus on your actions, decisions, and attitude. Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Winners focus on their sphere of control and let go of unnecessary worries. 18. Cultivate patience. Winning doesn't always happen overnight. Acting like you've already won means trusting the process and exercising patience while you work toward your goals. Understand that success is often the result of time, effort, and persistence. Avoid rushing or forcing outcomes. Instead, focus on steady, deliberate progress. Seneca reminds us, "He who is brave is free." Patience allows you to persevere calmly, knowing that your efforts will eventually pay off. 19. Acknowledge your progress. Part of acting like you've already won is recognizing and celebrating your achievements, no matter how small. Winners don't wait for others to validate their efforts. They take pride in their journey. Reflect regularly on how far you've come and the obstacles you've overcome. Use your past wins as fuel to keep going, even when challenges arise. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not think that what is hard for you to master is impossible for man. But if a thing is possible and proper for man, deem it attainable by yourself." Acknowledging your progress reinforces your confidence. 20. Radiate positivity and gratitude. Acting like you've already won means carrying yourself with positivity and gratitude. Winners uplift those around them and create an atmosphere of optimism. Practice kindness, even in difficult situations, and seek to inspire others. Gratitude keeps you grounded and reminds you of what truly matters, no matter the circumstances. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not but rejoices for those which he has." Radiating positivity shows that you've already achieved an inner victory. 21. Prioritize long-term vision over short-term wins. Winners play the long game. Acting like you've already won means thinking beyond instant gratification and making decisions that align with your long-term goals. Sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term success. For example, invest time in building skills instead of indulging in distractions. Stay focused on the bigger picture, even when it feels like progress is slow. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Do not be distracted by the future. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." A long-term vision keeps you grounded and steady on your path. 22. Lead by example. A true winner doesn't just talk about success. They inspire others by their actions. Acting like you've already won means demonstrating the qualities of a leader, whether that's integrity, hard work, or perseverance. Show up for others, and let your behavior reflect your values. Be the person others look to for inspiration and guidance, not through arrogance, but through authenticity. As Seneca taught, "It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness." By leading with humility and strength, you set a standard that others aspire to follow. 23. Accept uncertainty with grace. Life is unpredictable, and winners don't fear uncertainty. Acting like you've already won means embracing the unknown and adapting to it with confidence. Instead of worrying about what might go wrong, trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. View uncertainty as an opportunity to grow and discover new possibilities. Epictetus said, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." This mindset allows you to navigate life's twists and turns without losing your inner peace. 24. Cultivate mental resilience. Mental resilience is the foundation of winning. Acting like you've already won means training your mind to stay strong in the face of challenges, criticism, or setbacks. Practice reframing negative situations as opportunities to learn and grow. Build habits that strengthen your mental toughness, like mindfulness, journaling, or intentional reflection. As Marcus Aurelius advised, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about rising stronger every time you fall. 25. Align your daily actions with your purpose. Acting like you've already won requires living with purpose. Winners don't drift through life. They know what they stand for and ensure their actions reflect their values and goals. Start each day by asking yourself, what will I do today that gets me closer to my purpose? Remove activities or habits that don't contribute to your growth. As Seneca said, life is long if you know how to use it. Purposeful living transforms ordinary days into steps toward greatness. 26. Own your mistakes without excuses. Acting like you've already won doesn't mean pretending to be perfect. It means having the courage to admit when you're wrong and taking responsibility for your actions. Winners view mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow, not as failures. When you mess up, acknowledge it quickly and without excuses. Use your mistakes as lessons to improve yourself and refine your approach. As Seneca said, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Owning your mistakes shows confidence and maturity, hallmarks of someone who has already won internally. 27. Actively practice gratitude every day. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to shift your mindset to that of a winner. Acting like you've already won means appreciating what you have and recognizing your blessings, no matter how big or small. Start a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. Focus on what's going right in your life instead of dwelling on what's missing. Epictetus taught, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Gratitude fosters a winning mindset by helping you see abundance rather than scarcity. 28. Don't seek validation from others. Winners don't rely on external approval to feel confident. They trust their own judgment and inner sense of worth. Acting like you've already won means being secure in yourself, even if others don't agree or approve. Stop seeking validation on social media, from peers, or from family. Focus on doing what feels right to you, not what will gain the most applause. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." True confidence comes from within, not from external validation. 29. Embrace simplicity in life. Acting like you've already won doesn't mean flaunting wealth or success. It means finding joy and contentment in simplicity. Winners don't chase unnecessary luxuries. They focus on what truly matters. Simplify your life by decluttering your schedule, mind, and possessions. Value meaningful relationships and experiences over material things. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Simplicity allows you to focus on your purpose and priorities without distractions. 30. Let your actions speak louder than words. Winners don't waste time boasting or explaining themselves. They let their results do the talking. Acting like you've already won means being humble and focusing on tangible achievements. Work hard in silence, and let your success be the proof of your efforts. Avoid getting caught up in unnecessary debates or arguments. Instead, focus on what truly matters. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When your actions align with your values and goals, you embody the mindset of someone who has already won. 31. Detach from outcomes. Winners focus on effort, not results. Acting like you've already won means detaching yourself from the outcome and trusting the process. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop obsessing over things you can't control. Put your best effort into what you do and accept whatever happens with grace. Shift your mindset to value growth and learning over external success. As Epictetus taught, do your duty and leave the rest to the gods. Letting go of outcomes reduces anxiety and helps you stay present in the moment. 32. Prioritize inner peace over winning arguments. A true winner knows that peace of mind is more important than proving a point. Acting like you've already won means choosing your battles wisely and not engaging in unnecessary conflicts. When faced with disagreements, ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Walk away from arguments that don't serve your greater purpose or well-being. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you always have the option of having no opinion. There is never any need to get worked up or to trouble your soul about things you cannot control. Inner peace is the ultimate victory. 33. Stay humble, even in success. Acting like you've already won means carrying yourself with humility. Winners don't need to flaunt their success. They remain grounded and focused on continuous growth. Recognize that no matter how much you achieve, there is always more to learn. Treat others with kindness and respect, regardless of their status or abilities. Seneca said, "It is not the man who is too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Humility keeps you centered and reminds you to appreciate what you have. 34. Learn to say no. Acting like you've already won means being in control of your time and energy. Winners understand that saying no to distractions or unimportant tasks is essential to staying focused on their goals. Set clear boundaries and stick to them, even if it means disappointing others. Protect your time for the things that truly matter. As Marcus Aurelius advised, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Saying no to the wrong things allows you to say yes to the right ones. 35. Trust in the power of consistency. Winners know that small, consistent efforts lead to big results. Acting like you've already won means showing up every day, even when it feels like progress is slow. Develop daily habits that align with your goals, no matter how small they seem. Trust that your consistent actions will compound over time. As Epictetus taught, no great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a figure. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Consistency is the foundation of long-term success. 36. Master your emotions. Acting like you've already won means being in control of your emotions, rather than letting them control you. Winners don't react impulsively. They respond thoughtfully. Practice pausing before reacting to situations, especially in moments of anger or frustration. Channel your emotions into productive actions rather than destructive ones. As Seneca wrote, you must control your passions if you want to keep your head clear. Emotional mastery is a hallmark of inner strength and wisdom. 37. Celebrate small wins along the way. Winners recognize that success isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Acting like you've already won means finding joy in small victories and using them as motivation to keep going. Acknowledge progress, no matter how minor it seems. Treat each milestone as a stepping stone toward your larger goals. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Celebrating small wins keeps your mindset positive and your momentum strong. 38. Stay true to your values, no matter what. Acting like you've already won means standing firm in your values, even when faced with temptation or pressure. Winners know that compromising their principles for short-term gain leads to long-term regret. Regularly reflect on your core values and ensure your actions align with them. Avoid situations or decisions that conflict with your sense of integrity. Epictetus taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Living in alignment with your values is the ultimate form of winning. 39. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Acting like you've already won means embracing discomfort and seeing it as an opportunity to improve. Take on challenges that push you beyond your limits, even if they feel intimidating. View failure as a necessary part of learning and progress. As Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Winners thrive in discomfort because they know it's a sign of growth. 40. Visualize success as if it's already yours. Acting like you've already won starts with believing it in your mind. Visualization is a powerful tool that helps you focus on your goals and reinforces your confidence. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goals in vivid detail. Combine visualization with action. Take steps to make your vision a reality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. By visualizing success, you create the mindset and energy to bring it to life. 41. Be content with what you have. Acting like you've already won means finding contentment in the present moment. Winners don't constantly chase more. They know how to appreciate and make the most of what they already have. Practice gratitude daily for the things you have right now. Avoid the trap of always looking for the next thing that will complete you. Epictetus advised, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Contentment is a powerful trait that aligns with true victory in life. 42. Let go of the need to control everything. Winners understand that control is an illusion. Acting like you've already won means accepting that some things are beyond your control, and that's okay. Focus on what you can control, such as your actions and mindset. Let go of things that are out of your hands, and trust the process. Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." Surrendering control, where necessary, gives you peace and freedom. 43. Keep your ego in check. Acting like you've already won means being humble in success. Winners know that their worth doesn't come from achievements or recognition, but from who they are on the inside. Avoid letting pride take over your actions or decisions. Be kind and respectful, even when you achieve great things. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Keeping your ego in check allows you to stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. 44. Don't let your past define you. Winners live in the present and focus on the future. Acting like you've already won means understanding that the past doesn't define you. Your actions today do. Let go of past mistakes, failures, or regrets. Focus on how you can improve today and move forward. As Marcus Aurelius stated, the past is dead, the future is uncertain, but the present is a gift. Winning means fully embracing the present moment and the opportunities it offers. 45. Develop a growth mindset. Winners believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Acting like you've already won means adopting a growth mindset where challenges are seen as opportunities for improvement. Embrace challenges as chances to grow, not as roadblocks. Keep learning and improving, no matter where you are in life. Seneca said, "While we wait for life, life passes by." A growth mindset allows you to continuously evolve and achieve greatness. 46. Be disciplined in your actions. Acting like you've already won requires discipline. Winners understand that success doesn't happen by chance. It happens through consistent, disciplined effort over time. Create daily routines that support your goals and stick to them. Avoid procrastination and stay focused on the task at hand. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Discipline is key to achieving long-term success and personal freedom. 47. Help others along the way. True winners uplift others, even as they rise to the top. Acting like you've already won means understanding that success is not a zero-sum game. You can help others without diminishing your own progress. Support those around you who are also working toward their goals. Share your knowledge and experiences to help others grow. As Seneca said, "The good for man is an activity of the soul in accordance with virtue." Helping others on their journey is a reflection of your own character and wisdom. 48. Be adaptable to change. Acting like you've already won means being flexible and adaptable in the face of change. Winners don't cling to old ways if they are no longer working. They are open to new ideas and approaches. Embrace change and view it as an opportunity rather than a threat. Learn new skills, adjust to new environments, and keep evolving. Epictetus wrote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Adaptability is a key trait of those who succeed in a constantly changing world. 49. Value your time above all else. Time is your most precious resource. Acting like you've already won means recognizing that how you spend your time directly impacts your success and happiness. Be intentional about how you use your time. Don't waste it on things that don't serve your goals. Prioritize tasks that bring you closer to your vision of success. As Marcus Aurelius stated, Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Time is finite, so make every moment count toward your personal growth. 50. Practice self-reflection regularly. Winners take the time to reflect on their actions and progress. Acting like you've already won means understanding the importance of self-reflection to ensure you're on the right path. Set aside time each day or week to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and goals. Use self-reflection to identify areas for improvement and celebrate progress. Seneca taught, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Regular self-reflection helps you align your actions with your values and goals, leading to greater fulfillment. 51. Take responsibility for your actions. Acting like you've already won means taking full responsibility for your life. Winners never blame others for their circumstances. They understand that they control their own fate through their choices. Own your mistakes and learn from them. Take proactive steps to improve and make better choices moving forward. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The ability to take responsibility is key to growing and becoming your best self. 52. Prioritize mental and physical health. True winners understand that success cannot be sustained without good health. Acting like you've already won involves taking care of both your mind and body. Incorporate exercise, healthy eating, and mindfulness practices into your routine. Ensure you're getting enough sleep, managing stress, and nurturing your mental well-being. Marcus Aurelius said, "The body is a servant of the soul." Taking care of your health is an essential part of achieving and maintaining success in any aspect of life. 53. Cultivate patience in your journey. Winners know that success doesn't happen overnight. Acting like you've already won means understanding that patience is crucial. The road to your goals might be long, but consistency will eventually pay off. Avoid rushing the process. Allow things to unfold naturally. Trust that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." Patience is a form of wisdom that allows you to stay calm and focused, even in the face of setbacks. 54. Set clear intentions. Acting like you've already won means living with purpose. Winners set clear, specific intentions for what they want to achieve, and then align their actions to meet those goals. Write down your goals and break them into smaller, manageable steps. Make your intentions clear in your actions. Don't just talk about what you want, show it. Marcus Aurelius taught, "A goal without a plan is just a wish." Clear intentions are the foundation of purposeful action. 55. Stay humble in victory and gracious in defeat. Winners know that victory isn't permanent, and neither is defeat. Acting like you've already won means maintaining humility in times of success, and showing grace when things don't go your way. Celebrate your victories with modesty, and avoid boasting. When facing setbacks, stay composed and learn from the experience. Epictetus said, "The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it." Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. True strength lies in how you handle both success and failure. In life, true victory is not defined by external achievements or recognition, but by our internal peace, resilience, and ability to navigate challenges with grace. Through these 55 points, we've explored how Stoic principles can empower us to act like we've already won, irrespective of external circumstances. From embracing the present moment and practicing gratitude to taking responsibility for our actions and maintaining humility in victory. Each principle builds on the idea that real success comes from mastering ourselves and our responses to the world around us. By incorporating the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, we can create a life that is purposeful, disciplined, and aligned with our values. We are not passive victims of fate, but active participants in our journey, shaping our lives with every thought, decision, and action. Ultimately, acting like you've already won is about creating a mindset that transcends temporary circumstances. It's about finding contentment in the present, cultivating a strong inner world, and navigating life's uncertainties with unwavering confidence. So, if you adopt these principles, being patient, disciplined, self-reflective, and humble, you'll not only feel like you've already won, but you'll live as if you've already conquered the greatest battles, your own mind and your own circumstances. With Stoicism as your guide, the path to a fulfilling life is clear and within reach. Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment doesn't come from achieving things outside of ourselves, but from how we align with our inner values, how disciplined we are with our time, and how resilient we remain in the face of adversity. It's about focusing on what we can control, the thoughts we think, the actions we take, and the character we nurture. Everything else is simply outside our realm of influence, and it's in accepting this that we can truly win. With patience, gratitude, and humility, we can navigate life with a calm confidence that reflects the inner peace of someone who has already won. Not because the world has given us what we want, but because we've learned how to stand tall within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. By embodying these principles, we not only create lives that are filled with purpose and fulfillment, but also inspire others to walk their own paths of resilience and self-mastery. Ultimately, the Stoic way teaches us that our greatest victories are not won in the world around us, but in the mastery of our own minds and hearts. And when we've conquered ourselves, we've already won the most important battle of all. Live intentionally, embrace challenges, stay disciplined, and trust the process, because in the end, you've already won.